Awesome. How's your performance changed over time? Because I believe back when I first found out about you, you were like no band, like a solo act, right?
Yeah.
So you've like now added a band and like a few members. Like, how has it sort of developed?
Yeah. It's changed around a couple times. When I first started performing, I was doing like MC sets at house shows. So I was literally just like doing vocals over instrumentals, and it was like very like stripped down, I guess, like very minimal. And then I started playing with a band. That was about 2020, beginning of 2022, and we called that Kahi and the Cosmos. Right. And that was like a really good stretch of like probably about a year of doing gigs together. And that was like a full like guitar, bass guitar, key player, live drummer. And then about, I guess, around, that went until about this time last year. And I did some solo gigs a little bit. I was also traveling a lot last year, which kind of made it hard for like booking. And now I'm playing with a trio. I'm playing with two other people. Like I said, I have Sawyer on bass. They play bass guitar and bass synth. And then I have my buddy AJ on keys.
Okay.
And it's definitely like, and I'm on like a lead synth, vocal, saxophone, and drums, like a drum machine.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just like a bit more, like it's still live, but it's very much so electronic. And we've been leaning into like the whole like atmospheric side of it.
I think it's a unique vibe, honestly. Like it's not, because I think a lot of the times it either goes in one direction or another. When it comes to live performance, it's either very machine based, or it's like you got the live instruments. But I think the blend is like a really interesting like way to kind of go about it. And I mean, is that something you strived to do, or is it okay? That was like an intentional thing.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I love playing with like a full band, like with a live drummer and everything, and I like loved the energy that created. Like that was by far like the highest energy shows that I'd ever played. But to be honest, I just like wanted to maintain the electronic aspect of my music while also like bringing that kind of like live, a certain element of that live portion of it.
Yeah, and you have some unique instruments too. Like Sawyer's bass is not like a conventional bass, right?
Yeah. I think it's called a Liverpool bass.
It's got those like hips.
Yeah, it's like the Paul McCartney kind of bass.
Yeah. I know that GarageBand preset.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's where I learned it myself, actually.
Got PTSD for a second.
Yeah, that's a throwback.
Yeah.